And howdy doody.
We're here.
We're here.
Hopefully we're both loud and clear.
We're here.
Happy Saturday. Saturday morning. Afternoon.
It's Saturday.
Saturday afternoon.
Totally not our day to go live. But what does it mean? What does it mean? What does the O mean?
There's stuff going on.
I've had a brain fart when I was in the bathroom this morning. And I went, how do you say it?
What the fuck, man?
He had an epiphany.
I had something. I don't know, was it epiphany or a fart stuck sideways?
I don't know who got that clip and put that on Philly Drone.
I saw it first on Dobo's Twitter this morning.
I don't know if he clipped that, but somebody did, and Eddie could have clipped it. Somebody did, but it's really good. It's classy. Stay classy, Philadelphia.
You don't know who that is? That's Mikey, aka Philly Drone Life.
Philly Drone Life, Mikey.
So, credit where credit is due. That is Mikey. Philly Drone Life is his channel. Go over there and have a look-see for yourself. So,
Mikey.
And here, that was the official Philly Drone Live plug for today's stream. Unless we got to replay this clip three times during the stream. Damn, everybody's asleep. Nobody's online. Well,
it's Saturday. It's a tough day. If you get people early enough, you can get them. Biggest thing is thumbnail and record. You always get residual.
There will always be somebody here to sneak in.
But there's a whole lot of very kind of interesting things that are kind of popping in. So. And a lot of questions, that go along with them. There's just, it's actually kind of interesting because we went through, 6-8 months of nothing, damn near a year. And then suddenly, it's like the popcorn machine is going off again, all the kernels are starting to open up.
Well, all of a sudden, everybody gets a great big hurry to release stuff to beat that September 16th deadline that apparently is going to move.
So we will actually have a product moving, and we'll see about the order status of things. It's my guess that they have that pretty much taken. They've got a better plan for this. There probably won't be the same demand as there is for something like the Mini 3. There's more of a specialized market here.
Now, I've heard out of rumor control that you're not going to be able to order till September 6th.
Right. So we're going to be forced to see.
We're going to have 2 weeks. Everybody's showing off that was sent ahead of time, so they all get their time in, and then we get it, and then we take 3 weeks to make some of our own, and by then nobody cares.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot like the Mini 3. There's just going to be a ton of videos that nobody's going to be able to act upon once again because nobody's going to have a product in hand. I don't know. We'll see how that goes because it was really a downer for me. Even trying to get the initial product launch, trying to grab one right the minute they became available, and then getting, the delay on the shipment. It really took a lot of the wind out of the sail of the item. I think, to me, the biggest surprise just came today, and the surprise is the Action 3. To me, that is the big surprise. It's just on the heels of the Action 2.
Well, I think the Action 2 has not become the product or as popular of a product as they were hoping for.
Yeah,
I think the form factor was too alien for some people that are stuck in the GoPro format.
right. They didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And I totally understand that. But I love it. I mean, I love this thing. It's just a GoPro. It's just this way. I mean, it
It actually works really good as a webcam too.
Yeah, I've been using it as a side chain webcam, and it's been really handy. I will be filming with it. I guess as far
But
as like
anybody was wondering, the picture is there.
Yeah. But
This
I guess
is actually using the Action 2 as a webcam.
Here, let me grab something really quick here. Where the heck is
Where do your sound go?
I'm here. I'm still here. I'm just you can hear me, right?
No, I can.
You can hear? All right. Yeah, it's I have to be right next to the mic, otherwise it's so it doesn't pick up all the crap around me. So here's the form factor. You've got the same thing, and you put them side by side, and it's kind of, this seems smaller, but it's not. I mean, it's kind of an optical illusion, for people. And to be quite honest, I mean, to be very honest and give this thing all of the love that it deserves, this is the camera.
Yeah.
So to be quite honest, this is the actual camera. You can take this and throw it in the bottom of your swimming pool and swim around, and it'll hit the sky, and I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, that part of it is cool. The problem is the restriction with the onboard memory.
Yeah, there's exactly, because you can't use a memory card unless you got the units together. Oops, I got that. Here we go. But I love that's saying you can't do that. Yeah, turn around. There we go. But yeah, you can't. You have to have that power module.
Yeah, I got the one for poor people without the extra screen.
But it works great. I mean, I have no complaints. I just haven't. If I did a little bit more like move around vlogging, I mean, and then it's battling with the modular camera that was out by Insta360. So I can't even find that. Where's my Insta360? It's got to be somewhere around here. I got my cameras are lost. Holy crap.
Yeah, my Action 2 is like right down there in that case. No, my Action 1, I should say.
Like looking around, trying to find stuff.
Chris and Mikey Flyzone made it into the chat. Howdy, fellas. We're just here shooting the shit over this new camera thing. Which is supposed to come out in the middle of September. Which I like this thing. So
is that your
That's all action.
Yeah, it's just simple. Everybody knows how to run it. It's plug and play. You turn it on, let it run. Oh, here we go.
And that's pretty good in plane wrecks too. Just saying.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
So you got the battle going on there. You got the side by side with the in both of these. This has got a little bit better optical sensor and sounds not too bad either. But you can't.
Well,
For
the
most
other
people,
thing that's got me really excited is this part right here.
yes. So that's the cool news. That's the update for the RC. Now, can you? I think to really appreciate that RC, I've never even looked at it. I've never had it in my hands, but there's a huge difference between
You have it in your hands.
OLED, right? Is it OLED, right?
No, it's not OLED.
It's not. I thought it was OLED.
It's not. And you did have it in
Like
your
the Triple
hands.
Tech. The Triple Tech's OLED.
No, but you have the RC Pro in your hands at my house.
It's right. But did we turn it? Did he turn it on? I think he might have turned it on. Turn it on. But I just there's you get what you pay for. That's it. I'm just gonna say it like that.
Camera takes for much? No, not really.
And now you can fly 3 drones with that. I mean, you can fly your Air 2S with it. You can fly your Mini 3 with it. You can fly, and maybe you might be able to fly the Avata with it. We'll see.
Well, no. What has me curious more than anything right now, and that's where what does it mean? The new DJI Air Unit is called the O3. This thing is an O3. The Mini 3 Pro is an O3. The Mavic 3 is an O3. Now the new goggles, the goggles 2 that are coming out, obviously going to have to be capable of receiving O3. Does that mean the goggles will be able to receive the O3 off of the Air 2S, the Mini 3, or the Mavic 3?
My belief and thinking is yes.
Or is this just another freaking marketing oops by DJI with their model?
So why'd they stick that hole in here? Why did they put that extra hole in this freaking controller?
And that you charge for it?
And in that little hole, it says next to it, there is actually a little label. I'm going to see if it's not bright enough in here. I'm going to use my phone here and light it up a little bit. Get the
Just put a little gas on it and light it.
I just think that's another USB port, another USB-C port. And could you hook goggles to it? The answer is absolutely you could. I've never seen any evidence of that. But to me, if you're going to make the goggles work for the Avata, whatever you want to freaking call it, wouldn't it be cool for people to get those Mini 3 users to buy another $600 product, get them goggles that can, remember, I just got done beating the living crap out of this screen. And if they threw goggles at me, now my experience is perfect no matter where I use it. I can't claim the light issue anymore. And I've flown like that. I've flown with my phone as a monitor. And you were saying that, it could be the simulator connection, But the guy in the picture that had 2 wires coming off of his goggles, that second wire was going somewhere.
That's probably for the one is for the power source.
Right.
Allegedly, the new goggles use the same battery the V2 goggles use.
Right. So you got the power source. The only other time I've had 2 wires coming out of my stuff is when I was running it through my phone, because I was watching, I had a monitor set up so I could fly with goggles. And then I had it also, you could fly visual. You could do both with the FPV. I did it. I have a video of me flying like that. One of my first flights, I've got the goggles on and I've got a tablet. I can take my goggles off and I could fly with my tablet.
Yeah.
Or with my phone. It was on a tablet. I had to connect to my phone. So why can't we do this? This could act as a monitor.
Yeah.
So somebody else could watch you fly. I mean, to me, that just makes sense. And why couldn't I control it through that same control link? So,
well, I'm just wondering why. I mean, if the new air unit is O3 and actually transmits on O3 OcuSync 3, then the goggles have to be capable of receiving O3.
right.
If they can receive O3, can they receive it off the Air Unit or the Air 2S, Mini 3 Pro, and the Mavic 3? Because, I mean, DJI is not foreign to the concept of goggles, because you had those whatever birth control goggles that you could hook to the controller on the Mavic 2 and the original Air and even the Mavic Pro, I believe. So, and TJ is in the house, and Harley FPV just joined us.
And thanks for popping in. It's, like I said, Saturday. We should be doing like honeydews today. We all must have our wives out shopping right now.
Oh. Speaking of wife shopping. So, Barbara decided she wanted to join the 21st century and get rid of all those cheap old dry cleaner wire hangers in her closet and buy plastic hangers.
I'm still trying to figure out how that's a step forward, but I did the same thing.
And she went through and counted and see how many hangers she would need. And she come up with about 300 of them. Like, okay, well, I actually showed her a deal on Amazon. She didn't act on it. About a week ago, she's like, oh, I ordered some hangers. But I forgot how many I need, so I ordered a few extra. What would you consider a few extra? We started at 300. What would you consider a few extra?
Maybe another 50?
Yeah. No, her. She ordered 600.
Hey, they'll use them all. She'll use them. They'll break. Some of them will break.
The UPS guy showed up here on Friday. Was 3 boxes.
Oh my!
And I mean boxes.
Oh my Lord!
He stacked them next to the front door and almost covered up my camera.
He's trying. Yeah, he's trying to. He's like, yeah, I got this truckload of hangers here.
Yeah. She ordered a total of 600 altogether, and yeah.
That's just special.
Special was not the word I was thinking of at the time.
Well, I've accidentally put myself on a subscription to get dog food, and I got like 3 50-pound bags of dog food. But Steve will eat all 3 of those, so I'm concerned, but I'm not too concerned. We're ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Well, if Steve won't eat it, your wife will feed him to you.
Right. And if Steve can't eat it, we can basically put milk with it and eat it like cereal or something, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think it's kind of a setup. So now that she's got a spare 300 hangers, I'm feeling there's a trip to the outlet mall coming up soon where there will be stuff bought to utilize said 300 hangers. I just make sure that when I go to Kohl's to do my Amazon returns, I'm going to have to just leave her at home or something, come up with an excuse, or do it after work where otherwise she'll grab that stinking coupon that you get when you return at Kohl's, and then, but I saved $5.
How special?
How special?
So I just put a picture up of the leaked photographs of the Osmo Action 3. I'm just like going, see, this is where I was talking about during my stream, and I was talking about the Mavic 3 SE, that they're just recycling the same structure, body design, and they're just doing an Apple. They're just putting different camera systems on it, and this is an example. If they use the same size body, of them repurposing something again. If that's true,
I don't even know about the Mini 3 SE coming. I mean, I think the Mini 1 SE was a effort by DJI to clear a warehouse of existing stock.
Yeah, the SE, an SE is, they're just going to take something they already have. So they're going to look for some micro four thirds sensors that are just sitting around. The only design that they're going to have to do, I'm seeing if I can find that. It's not even, we don't know if that's a real leak photograph. We're assuming that they're just trying to tease us a little bit. Sometimes they're just good, photoshopped. I'm just trying to find that one. I do have a copy of it, so let me see if I can just find the actual photograph. Here, I'll just DJI. I'm just going to type it in. Mavic 3 SE. There we go. Here are the pictures. This is the one that I leaked. All I did was I just superimposed it, and you could see the watermark on it. So, but all they did was just simplify the camera, and who knows what else they did to save money. I don't know. I'd have to look at it really close and look at mine and see what looks different. And the only thing I see is the camera is just a single camera system. They just simplified it, which drops the price down. But the question I was asking was, okay, they save all the money on the body. They still have to sell it for a price so they can still sell the Mavic 3s. So what's the price point going to be on this? Do you have a idea of what you think the price point would be on this thing?
I haven't even heard anything about the Mavic 3 SE.
Yeah, now you look at the arm right there. Okay, here, let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. Right here on the arm, it says 3 SE right here, right there. Okay, so whatever was done, if this was photoshopped or whatever, but you got the Hasselblad stuff here, the 20 megapixel micro four thirds, and then you got 3 SE right here on the arm. That's the only thing that tells us that this could even exist. But why would you put this photograph out when you're basically driving two other products possibly? You've got one that's basically coming out, in a couple of days. This is the one that kind of started everything. I just took all the other crap off of it. But there's some stuff on there. I mean, it's like anything, you can say you can Photoshop it. But what would be the rationale? And to me, it's just to boost Mavic sales. They kind of went stale. And there are people that are, all of us that fly the Air 2S, we know it's really good. So we need a really good reason to move from the Air 2S to this. Now, I made my point. I said that the camera is way better. I mean, it's obviously you're going to get way more depth and detail in your photographs. You're going to get a lot more dynamic range with that micro four thirds sensor. So that to me is the let me just get that off there, is the reasoning.
Probably less onboard storage. I probably cut out a few things on that thing.
Yeah, I'm
instead of O3 Plus, it's just an O3, and
yeah. Anyway, I just that was. I just thought I was wondering if you had any, because there's so much stuff going on. We got the Avata thing.
Yeah.
Am I going to buy something that really doesn't do anything that I already, that I can already do? Like I can, if we want to bring the Action 2 back in, I can take this little module off and I can get stabilized video and horizontal stabilized video. I can get, whatever I need for the same kind of flying experience, strap it onto a 5-inch or even a Cinewhoop that I already own. And it doesn't cost me $700 or $800 or whatever that thing's going to cost. Or you strap it on your FPV you have now. So that's a mystery, and besides the fact that the Air Unit will come out and even make it even more irrelevant.
TJ, if you email me your address, I will send you some stickers. Send it to LoneStarUAV@gmail.com. I'll get some stickers in the mail.
Here, let's get that. Let's see here.
You're in luck because I actually got my office somewhat unpacked now, so I can find stuff again.
Why is my other camera not going on here? Let's get display capture off. Let's get this right there. There, that one. There's a sticker right there. I just wanted to show that. That is the official Lone Star UAV sticker. Sticker.
Yep, what you got? I got plenty of stickers. So send me your address, I'll send you stickers.
But DJI's looking for all kinds of ways to take our money. So
there we go. Make it a little bigger.
Yeah. And you can really get into the details of that. I do have a standalone photograph, but it's basically a download of that specific picture there, and in a folder somewhere.
That really didn't make it any bigger, did it?
Yeah, I can do this right here. Let's see if I can blow it up really quick here while you're. Yeah, here we go. Here, let me share this. Here, I got to share this image with you. I am having a hell of a time today. Here, me go share screen. Window there and share. There we go. Share that.
Yep.
There it is right there. You know, believe it or not, there's the camera.
Well, let's see. They've already got the tooling and everything to make the body.
Just looking at it close to see, if I can find any garbage in here.
It might not have been as hot a seller as they expected it to be, and now they trimmed it down a bit and brought the price down.
It was just so expensive. I mean, it was just you don't get any extra batteries in it pretty much unless you pay the big price. I mean, I still haven't bought a second battery.
Yeah, because you got to take a mortgage out to get it.
Right. I mean, it's not a small price tag, but it's really well built. I love it. It's a masterwork. I mean,
Yeah,
these guys really.
okay. I mean,
but that's that right there. That's hard to Photoshop. I mean, you can. I mean, but that's really done well. If that was a Photoshop right there. So, if that was if that was an attempt to Photoshop it, that's a pretty damn good job. Somebody put their time in. But where does it fit in the market? I don't know, because you can get an SE for so little, and then you can get a smart controller with it. But even you see, we look at the price point.
The original Mavic 3 only came with a smart controller if you bought the CNET version.
With the Cine, that's $5,000.
Yeah.
Who has a spare $5,000 sitting around that your wife's not going to use to put a down payment on a new freaking couch or something?
Well, if they took the Mavic 3 and paired it with the RC instead of the RC Pro.
Right. There you go. $300 controller. And they have to get the price point down. It's got to be below $2,000. It can't be it's got to get in the $1,700 range. It's a mental game that people play here. And
if they replaced the camera with a single aperture instead of having that dual thing, go back over to the camera.
And I question the dual aperture. I love it. I use it. Okay, but most people won't. Most of the photographs that I've taken were taken with this camera, not the Explorer side. So this is the camera that I'm going to use 99.9% of the time.
So they got rid of the dual.
Yeah.
That dropped the cost a good bit. Instead of having an optical zoom, it's going to be all digital zoom on that.
Yeah, so anybody that's bought an Air 2 Pro, that's what this is. Except that's a 1-inch, and this is a 4/3. This is a way better. This is a way better. It's a miniaturized, full frame is what they try to market it as, but it takes some killer pictures as far as depth is concerned. I mean, it's let me see if I can find I have an image I've been using. Here's let's see. This one's this is a true image here. I'll share this one here. And just for a second, let me see here. I'm trying to let's see. Let's put a share here. Oh, I wished I had the image I was using. I don't know if I have that here. You see window. Let's see if I can see the same thing out of this one. I don't know if this is a full blown picture. Yeah, I think this is the full. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It is big time. Okay, so look at this. Check this image out really quick. This is a micro 4/3 image. Okay, look at. I mean, we're streaming 720, But when I freaking look at the detail as I'm zooming in, look at that. You don't get that with the Mini. Sorry. With the Mini 3, you don't get this. As much as you think you're getting a good camera, but you ain't getting this. You're
Yeah.
not getting this bit depth when you
Well,
zoom in.
you put up a comparison Mini 3 Pro and Mavic 3,
Yeah.
and you had two images on the screen side by side, and it showed the difference in camera.
Yeah, and and there's nothing, and most of us don't. It's not a big deal, unless say you have a subject sitting on the top of this rock here. Now now you get a really clear picture of that person from obviously I would get way closer to them, and then I'd want to get that blurry background or in the depth of field and maybe the sky and the sun going down. But that's the difference of those cameras. And yeah, so to me, even the Air, even the Air 2S can't do that. So it's just different. And to most of us, like if we're a real estate photographer, and I mean, the Air 2S is, like I said, the obstacle avoidance works great. I've never put the Mavic 3 into, I've never taken my Mavic 3 and put it into danger other than, my mountain flight, because I don't want to do that. I care about losing money, and I don't want to deal with DJI Care Refresh and all that other bull crap. But
yeah, we had a couple new arrivals here. Alpha Drone from Germany.
Hello, welcome.
And we got Johnny Drone Flyer, our Cajun answer to DJI.
Chris Wedgeworth said $15.99, one battery. That would be my guess if they would do that's a possibility, I'd say.
No, $15.99, one battery.
That's a lot of money for one battery, but the batteries are $200.
Well, for drone and battery was a
right
RC.
And the RC, you're hoping that if the RC, now that this RC comes with that, it's an SE, so it should come with the, if it came with the lower end, I would think that would be a fair deal. And a lot of people would want to jump into the Mavic platform at that point, because they are going to up their game with their photographs. They're going to be putting up, Peter McKinnon stuff, with a better camera. Not quite, but I'm just in theory. I've seen some pretty amazing stuff put up by amateur photographers that are pretty cool. But let's venture back into the FPV world. That's what's coming.
Yeah, well, we got the new Air Unit, the O3 Air Unit. And I'm just wondering if we're going to go cross-compatible on several platforms now. Right. I mean, they just got through on the RC Pro to add, the Mini 3 Pro. So you got 3 drones controllable by the RC Pro. And I saw something where the Mini 2 apparently showing up on the RC controller now. You got an RC controller in your hand. Can you hook on yours?
Can I hook a Mini 2 up to that?
Yeah. Fire it up and then click on connection there at the bottom right corner and see what.
It doesn't show up. Yeah. The only thing that shows up is a 3 and a Mavic 3 and the Mini 3.
I thought the Air 2S was on that list too.
Not on this one. Not that let me check. I just updated it. Let's look. I didn't see the Air 2S on here, but it should be. It should come up on the list. I don't have anything hooked up to it, so I should be able to get to that.
I thought Bill Thomas posted some more to. Mini 2 showed up.
Connection guide. Mini 3 Pro, DJI Mavic 3. Yeah, mine doesn't even have the other one. So I only get these two. So maybe I'm not completely done with my update. I just did an update, but I didn't update the controller, so maybe that's what I got to do yet.
What do you need to do?
Yeah, I updated the drone, but it didn't, walk through that. I could look at it and see while we're chatting. But hey, my Autel Nano hooks up to it. Wouldn't that be a hoot?
Yeah.
That would be an absolute. They would be so pissed. That'd be great. People would be flying their DJI. They'd be buying DJI controllers. Oh, that would be funny. Autel's like,
well, the Evo used to have its own smart controller, but the screen was kind of tiny, but
yeah,
it still worked.
Hey, I flew with that little tiny screen.
and the band, it works.
I flew with the little screen. It works. It works. It does work. I just want to see if there's an update in there.
There. Whoop. Let's get that thing out of the way here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what size is that screen? 3 inches, maybe? 3.5?
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, I flew a little bit with it. You can, but it's barely.
In a pinch.
In a pinch, yeah. I would yeah, agree with that. Let me just look at the controller here.
Looks like about 3 1/4.
Let's see. Aircraft firmware, check for updates. I got that is up to date. Everything else is up to date.
Yeah, where did I have to go?
Yep. Alrighty. I'll let you know on that if I find something out that is, worth discussing, talking about. But this is bare bones, by the way. So, but I haven't seen anything on the Air 2S yet flying. I think it's just the RC Pro. I really do. I think it's just the RC Pro that's going to have the ability to fly all three of those birds. I really don't think that the RC is. If somebody shows me that in the next couple of days, I have not seen a video where somebody has hooked their RC to a Air 2S. I haven't seen that yet. If somebody does and they know if they can do it, please. The Nano Plus on the DJI RC. Why not? Maybe I should fake a video where I load it up and just go, "Hey, holy crap! Did you guys know you could fly it like this?" And I should just have this controller and have the other one down below it, and then put the Mini up at the same time. You wouldn't even know. Oh, people would be freaking out. That'd be such a hoax. Maybe I'll do that for April Fools for you guys. Okay, you guys that don't know that, don't share that with anybody else. That would be fun. But all right.
I forget what I had to do to freaking update the firmware on the RC Pro. I just did it this morning.
Yeah. Does the image show up?
No, I had a hunt for it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
No, to update the RC Pro, I had a hunt for that.
Hey, Kai, want to do something really quick?
What's that?
Can you link your RC Pro just turn it on and we'll show everybody the screens side by side? Yeah, get it where you can. Yeah, get it up there. Yeah,
there we go.
Okay, you can see the. I'm just seeing. I wonder if you can see a difference. Yeah. Oh, way different there. Here, let me get out of this screen. I was just trying to look at the the side by side. Yeah, I'm connected to my drone. That's why it's doing that. Disconnect. But yeah, there it is. Now I've got the bridge. We're just making fun of each other's camera. Now, I still have the glare reducer on.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he doesn't have a shield. Yeah, you don't have a glare protect, and your screen is dark right now. Yeah, I don't know why. See, look at the DJI RC is way better than the RC Pro. Oh yeah, you can't tell the difference. You can't. It's too hard. But 1,000 nits is freaking big deal. It's a big difference, especially its ability to basically put an image out in brighter light, in brighter ambient light, and it's a huge difference. And the people that have triple techs on all those videos I put up, people that own the triple tech 8 say you haven't flown anything until you put an $800 screen on. And you can fly in broad daylight, without any problems. So there is a huge.
Try to remember that next time. Let's make you long distance.
Yeah, distance wise, yeah, we should have a little distance. This thing always loses around 1,400, about 1,400.
14,000 feet. The guy up in Canada, Air Photography. Yeah. He did it side by side, and he got 100 meters farther with the RC than when he did with the RC Pro.
Interesting. I have, to me, it's all about
on the RC run. He was higher in altitude than what he was the RC Pro. Yeah. So that might have been the 100-meter difference on that.
Yeah, if you increase your altitude, to me, okay, like yesterday I did a Friday flight just for fun, and I went out yesterday morning right before I worked, and I was sitting in the stadium just flying around, and I flew out about 4,000 meters, something like that, and taking pictures. I was just doing some photography, and I got zero. I was flying through. The direction that I was holding the RC was obscured by a steel building, and it still was able to pick up the signal at 4,000 feet through a steel building. So that was pretty good. I was impressed with that this was able to do that. So,
I wish he had longer arms right now.
I get 2,200 feet, and it says adjust antennas. Yeah, that's maybe there's some manufacturing differences. We can't tell unless we rip it apart and somebody takes the antennas out and says this is from one factory and this is from another factory.
Well, the difference, but RC Pro has 4 antennas and the RC has 2 antennas.
Yeah, it makes sense. But
because right there,
right. And then you've got
antenna inside and 2 antennas outside.
Yeah, 2 external antennas. Yeah, this has 2 internal panels.
Yep.
Right in between that the slot, and I have no I actually think it's cool that a couple of people have done the Forhawks. Some people have done a Forhawks addition to this. That's pretty ballsy. To rip your RC apart and throw a Forhawks antenna on there. I really thought it was cool. Because that panel antenna just it's, and if you get the Alien one with the power source where it actually boosts it, you can really get some great penetrating distance. You got to pay, I think for that antenna it's like $300 or $400. It's a lot of money. And with Forhawks, it's about 100. I don't know what one would cost now because I don't know if they're still making them, but
Warhawks are still being made. They're coming. They're out of Poland. You know that?
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're a Polish company.
I do. I've had them. I remember when we had our Airs, the Mavic Airs, and I did that Forhawks. I did that Forhawks retro. Totally changed the Forhawks. Totally changed the way I could fly with the Air, the original Air, Mavic Air.
Got the Forhawks panel right here.
Yeah,
Bolted onto the Evo controller.
yeah. That's a really good mod. If anybody, and they have really good video how to do it. It's nice when you have the one with the antennas because you don't have to drill any holes. You can just pop the pieces through and draw any drone flyer. The altitude makes a huge difference. Anytime you're losing signal, you got to go up. If there's a couple of rules. I actually should make a video on this. I know a lot of really good rules to help you get out of trouble that people just need to know. If you're losing signal, you've got to get altitude. It is the quickest way to get that signal back.
No, what he needs is height on a ground controller. And he's naturally disabled on that.
Okay. My other rule I use is
See, instead of sitting at the camping table, you should be standing on top of it. Then
anybody that flies enough also knows that if you ever get caught in weather, and there's thunderstorms all over the place right now, and this happened to me the other day, and I actually seen a video of somebody on this exact point where somebody was flying their original Mini, and they got up in one of these thunder cells. It blew in, and their drone it just started flying the opposite direction. They were fighting it, and you immediately have to get that thing on the ground. That's all you got to do. Just land. Look where you're landing and land it. Don't freaking fight the wind or you'll be hiking 10 miles. And I can tell you that's not fun. Just land it.
If anybody knows about hiking,
but I should do that emergency preparedness video, wear my vest and then put some cones up and look like some people that we might know.
You be the cone head.
I'll get 100 cones with freaking strobe lights and put up a flag. But all right, you need to get going, Kai.
Yeah, I'm getting that way because we do have our monthly meetup today too.
Oh crap! I'm sorry. I have to get on a plane. Sorry, hold on. I got to get my flights going out, so I got to get there. That would be funny. Get on a live stream and show up like 2-3 hours later.
Well, I got the airport right next door.
Oh man!
If you can make it here in 2 hours, you can ride out with me.
I'd have to fly to Austin and drive down. That's my wife loves that area, by the way. It's nice. She loves it.
So I'm definitely, curious to see what this new air unit has in store for us.
Yeah, me too. That to me is a very cool area because we can do build with it. We can do retro on different drones and decide which platform it's best on. And everybody's going to be messing with that with the new goggles and stuff. So that, like I said,
it would give them a good customer base for the new goggle too.
Yeah. That's probably the only one of the biggest ways they can get me into now they can't mess around with the goggles like they did with the V1s. Remember where you couldn't do it for here and you had to, weird startup and you couldn't, just make it so you can plug it in and freaking see out of them. Don't stop making things so complicated.
Yeah, I'm still wondering if the new goggles are going to be backwards compatible with the original Air Unit and Vistas.
And that will be a deciding factor for quite a few people. I'm not getting rid of my V1, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm going to keep my V1s, fly this, and use the air units and the Vistas I already have. And if I want to move those around, I'm going to use my original goggles. And the new air unit will go on one of my favorite quads. I'll just pick one that I like the most, or buy a new one. I'll maybe buy a new 3-inch or 3.5-inch to put it on, just by the body and everything.
No, you pretty much going to have to, because the old binding fly is going to go bye-bye.
That's right. No binding fly.
And I'm guessing before long we're going to see receivers that have a little plug-in, and there's going to be a plug-in either on the receiver or on the flight controller.
Yeah.
And then, either the flight controller is going to come with a pigtail, or the receivers come with a pigtail to plug into the
module.
So you don't have to solder it, and anybody can just plug it in.
Right, plug and play.
Now, kind of like they're already doing with the FR Sky receivers. But I think we're going to see that across for Express RS and even for Crossfire.
Al Quadrone, as he say, he might be tempted to get the Avata. He says he's leaving, but there's no temptation quite yet there, because to me, I've got a couple of issues. One is I can fly level with any drone that I own, so that's not cool. Just because basically I'm buying a camera system with prop guards, and that's my thought that's going through my head.
Well, I think that our European friends are going to be a little bit more tempted if that thing has a C rating on.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if it comes with the C rating, and not like the Mavic 3 just got its C rating, that's going to make a huge difference for everybody in Europe. Except for our friends in the UK, where after the Brexit, they're just screwed.
We're going to find a way. All of us, we're going to find a way to keep doing our hobby. It's you either find a way or you have to quit, and then you can watch people fly. And I'd rather fly, so I don't want to watch videos of other people doing something that I want to do. So I'm going to figure a way through and figure a way forward. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to find a way to do it. And because I like to do it, All right. See ya. TJ Giggles and Drones, as I'm out of here. See ya.
Take care, TJ. You're going to have to send me the address again, because I didn't get anything on Messenger here. I just checked. I don't see anything. So he'll have to fire it over somehow.
Yes, sir.
But anywho, well, this is our brainstorming session for today.
But we do have stuff happening, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, actually, we have a lot of stuff happening now. So it's been kind of quiet, but now all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, why is that camera not hooking up? Why is my 920 not showing up?
You've got your Action 2 plugged in on the same S button on
yeah.
USB bus?
Something's going on there. Because now I can work it like this, like I get it right there. So I just got to look at what I've got it. So I get picture in picture now. I usually I've got this one and I've got side by side, so they're equal. So if I want to show something and I want to talk at the same time, but oh well. Yeah,
it's the same with my heart. There's certain people that insist that I do have one.
No heart. is that not showing up? Look at the properties, and it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, okay. All right. Practice on your own time. That's what I tell people. Practice on your own time.
Figure it out. Until then,
Yeah.
y'all take care. So I may see some of y'all at the meetup later.
Ooh, backwards camera.
I'm actually going to be GPS droning today. I've actually got my Air 2S all caught up and updated and everything. So I'll be flying that for a little bit today.
Get some cool photos. Try to find something to kind of challenge your the sensor on that. Just to it'd be nice to see it.
We got a wonderful cloudy sky today, so we should be getting some wild pictures that way.
Yeah, I don't even when it's like bright, like right now we don't have any clouds today. It's not even fun to go out with the drone because the pictures are just horrible. Unless you're, doing stuff on the ground, then there's no shadows. There's nothing worse than these bright shadowless pictures. So the filters don't help. So you just gotta let the sun.
Taken some picture of the guy burying the cable line today. That would have been a nice little horror show.
Yeah, you can take functional pictures. All righty. Don't be a bum. There you go. Yeah. Hit that thumb if you have not done.
Maybe one of these days I can actually make it to 200 subscribers. I'm stuck at 199.
What the hell?
And I see people subscribe. I get a notification that I subscribe, and I go look. No, 199.
What the hell?
I swear, YouTube does this shit on purpose.
You should be climbing. I mean, you usually pick up ones here and there. I mean, it just kind of naturally happens.
So, but since we're on YouTube, what are we going to do when this remote ID business is hitting? And we got to put a module that doesn't exist on every drone that we want to review.
Yep. If you're reviewing, you got to have you have to have remote ID. A lot of people are just going to do it without it.
It has to have its own. Now, I understand you can transfer the module over, but you got to register it. What's the module number?
Here, this is how it's going to be done right here. This is, Kai, I'm going to show you how it's going to be done right here.
Okay? Oh, boy.
All right, here. This is Ken Herron, okay? He's like, hey, guys, I'm going to be flying my FPV. Well, you know that it's legal to not fly this without a module. So here's a module. I'm going to put the module on. Here we go. It's clipped. All right, here we go. Let's take off. That's how it's going to be done.
Yeah.
Prove that
as a 107 pilot.
Here's my module. It's on there now. Here we go.
Yeah, but as a 107 pilot, you have to have a module for every.
Yeah.
For every drone.
Oh man.
We broke the 200. Thanks, Johnny.
Hey, which of you guys didn't do it? Hey, even my dog Steve is subscribed to his channel. I've got 3 subscriptions to Kai. Johnny probably.
Yeah. Send me an address. I'll send you some stickers.
Put him over the top. Oh.
I gotta get some hats made. That's just all there is to it.
Oh, yeah, the hat's freaking sweet.
Yeah, I need to get the hats made. I got to get on Teespring, get all that crap put back in. It's just
save all your thumbnails for all your things, and then all of your art, and just keep it in a folder. And
yeah, I'm going to do some variations, and I'm going to have some little wisdom on there. Let's do this before I change my mind, or what could possibly go wrong?
Well, there are a whole list of things that could go wrong.
Johnny can make shirts. Grown-up sizes too. Now that's one of the reasons why I like Teespring, because they actually have big sizes. Yeah, anyway, let's get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir.
For all else that did come and join us, appreciate it. Want to be back probably sometime after the Avata release, I'm guessing.
Right. So today's
That's
the 20th.
on Thursday, right?
Avata is going to be released next week.
On Thursday, next Thursday.
Maybe I'll get on with you on Friday. We'll just get on together on Friday afternoon after work, maybe.
Yep.
I'll just stay at work.
You time yours to where I can't make it to it, because
my choice is
I leave the office and I've got a few things I got to get done before the end of the week.
What I do is I get done early on Fridays. So what I like to do is I give myself an hour to chill out after the long week, and then I do a quick stream around noon, or not noon, but like 2:00, which is just after. Sometimes I go work out, but I'm usually want to get on the way home by 2:00. So after I get through that stream, sometimes I run home though, but I don't know. It's hard. I mosey on down the road. I don't just get up and go.
You just start digging into whatever you can find on Avata after work, and then by the time you're done with that, I should be home. And
yeah, I'll see what I can. I'll have all day to look at the flight video and stuff, and one of the things I'll do is I'll kind of pick out things that I see that are cool. So I'm going to try to be positive about it. I've been kind of a Debbie Downer, and people have been kind of bugged by that. They're like, "Oh, why don't you like the Mini? Oh, it's so nice, and how can you say bad things about the Mini?" And I'm just like, "Come on, guys, Kai. This is what people have to understand. I know there's nobody here. Everybody's pretty much left, but they have to understand one thing: is it will never get better if we don't pick out the crap we don't like." So we can just love everything to death. And, how do you think DJI gets the idea of how to improve things?
I think nothing wrong with being critical, meaning constructive criticism, instead of just sitting there, it's shit.
Yeah, we're not that. I've never said that. I've always been positive, so I see good.
We couldn't always go,
what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? What?
We could do that, and we could get more subscribers. Kai, if you acted like that, man, holy crap. Throw stuff around your house and get a sledgehammer and just put holes in your wall. You could do that.
I ain't putting no damn holes in it.
You should set up a live stream one day in a wall that you're going to take apart. And just don't tell anybody, and just get pissed and just like, you know what? This makes me so angry. And just take a sledgehammer, just throw it through the wall. Oh, break some things like a dish that you don't need. You're going to do the floor there. I should have done that.
I'm supposed to be replacing both of those doors.
There you go. Just put your hand through it. No, I don't want to see that, because that could be bad. Hand could get stuck in there, and you'd be like, "What the man?" Oh, that's so good. I'm adding that to my stream too. I just you have to use it in like opportune times. So
Yeah, well, that was the opportune time.
one F
We are out of here.
stream. Yeah,
Say your goodbyes.
Yeah. All righty, we're out of here. I am gone. So have a great afternoon. I'm gonna go do, I don't know what I'm gonna do this afternoon. I'm gonna go grab a little teeny bit of lunch, I think, and then maybe who knows? I should probably clean the garage.
Again?
That's not fun.
Yeah, no, I think I got to plug in a couple of batteries real quick. So,
all righty.
Again, thanks all for swinging by, joining us, and we'll see you till Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, when release day.
All right.
Or the day after. Later.
You.
Bye.